Hello and happy Friday. Welcome to our Facebook Live series, Season 1, Episode 2. And we are so excited for a couple reasons. First, we've got a really incredible product we're going to share with you today. It's called Sunions. Sunions are the true tearless onion, the first of its kind, a real game changer for us all. And the second exciting announcement, as you can see, is I'm not alone in the kitchen today.
Hello.
I have one of my friends, someone who I really respect. Her name is Candace with Food Love Tog. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So glad you're here. So why don't you just go ahead and tell the Produce Moms audience a little bit about Food Love Tog and why you consider yourself a produce mom.
Yeah. So hi everybody. As Lori said, I'm Candace. My food blog is Food Love Tog. And I jumped into this foray because I love to eat, but I also love to cook. And so Food Love Tog is my way of sharing delicious recipes and good stuff with people. So that's kind of how I jumped into this game. But the reason why I'm a produce mom is because I have a 4-year-old, and how hard is it to get them to eat something good for them? So, you know,
the struggle's real.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Can I have the celery? But only if I have peanut butter and raisins. So that is what makes me a produce mom, because we're all trying to give our kids something delicious, something healthy, and to try to, you know, set them up for life as being a good eater. So that is what makes me a produce mom. So I'm excited to be here with you guys today.
And
so excited.
This isn't a one and done thing. Candace is joining our Facebook Live Season 1 as one of our contributors. So soon, you know, you'll be able to enjoy Candace in the kitchen by herself, sharing some of her tips. And one thing that Candace has really taught me is the importance of seasoning your food.
Yes.
So
yes. Bland food will not prosper, people. Season, season, season.
Yes. So following Food Love Tog really taught me the importance of seasoning. Candace has really opened my eyes to all the different ways we can season our food. And I will say, I think onions are one of the world's blessings when it comes to seasoning opportunities.
It's literally, I don't start a recipe without them. Almost all the time they're the base. It's your go-to.
I agree. I agree. When I think about, people ask me this all the time, what are the produce items you always have in your house? What's the fruit or vegetable you always have on hand? And without doubt, the vegetable is always an onion.
Yes, always.
And without doubt, the fruit is always a lemon, because you can do so much from a seasoning perspective with lemons too. So, so yeah, we're looking forward to sharing this with you. Please give us a thumbs up and a heart if you are here, if you can hear us. Drop in the comments where you're from. We are so excited that you are here, and we can't wait. We need to hop right into it, because there is so much to share with people about Sunions, the true tearless onion. I think we should probably just go ahead and start cutting them up. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right. So this is like a, we're going to put this to the test. Yeah.
Right.
So, go ahead. I'll grab this one here.
Yeah.
Looks like a normal yellow onion. Mm-hmm. Sunions are really sweet, which I love. Sweet onions are my favorite. I mean, I like other varieties of onions too, but I feel like
I cook with the sweet more than anything.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
I cook with the sweet more than anything.
Because it kind of appeals to everyone. Mm-hmm. You know, even people who say they don't like onions. If you put the sweet onion in the recipe,
it's an onion you can hide.
I agree. I agree.
It's an onion you can hide.
And with Sunions, it's the onion you can cut without ruining your makeup.
No tears.
No tears. My fake eyelashes stay on. All right. So why don't we, let's definitely get down to this. Do you want to show people how you dice an onion?
Yeah.
Like how we can see how we've diced. This is about 4 Sunions diced. So Candace is going to demonstrate how we get a cut like this, a dice. And I'll demonstrate how we get both rings, the rounds, and then also the half moons, which are a great slice, I think, for salads, the half moon slice. So, all right, ready to go?
Ready.
Okay. All right, so do you peel it first?
I peel. I'm a peeler. I like to peel it first.
You know what I do? I just take
you
the
just
little
go right
top
in?
off. Yes, and then I use that as an opportunity to peel. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, hey, by all means, while we're getting started here, if you guys have any questions for us, drop them into the comment section. We have Jennifer here in the studio with us. She'll read them out loud. We would love to hear from you guys. And if there are any questions you have as we're getting going here with the onions, but
normally with an onion like this, I would probably already start tearing up.
I agree.
Just a little bit. I mean, and
here. No tears.
No tears.
No tears.
It smells amazing.
It's on my fingers. No tears. It really does just have that nice sweet onion. And I agree with you. And I think people who cook as much as, Candace and I do, I think we have a heightened, I don't know. I guess it could work both ways. Where you either have a heightened sensitivity or you have a more of a resistance.
Yeah.
For 10 years when I worked at the wholesale distribution stage of the fresh produce supply chain at Indianapolis Fruit Company, look at this mess I've made.
I know, me too.
I worked in an onion processing plant. And there were some days, the office was separate, but there were some days when they were cutting onions all day.
I'd imagine you'd be crying all day.
People were crying at their desk.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm going to do a quick dice. I like to pair it up like this.
So you take it off the round.
I take it off the round to dice. Just because I have little hands.
Yeah.
And it's easier for me to hold it that way.
And here's a trick too. When you're cutting anything at home, I think look at the knives we're using. We're using basically just paring knives. Don't feel like you have to use some big elaborate chef knife either. The best knife is one that you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
You don't have to get into super large knives, but you do want a sharp knife, and you do want a knife that you are comfortable using.
Exactly, and one that is not too big for your hand. So
yes,
again, that chef's knife, you don't have to have it. Don't even go there with that.
All right, look at these beautiful rounds. I love onions so much. I would just take this whole round and put it right on my hamburger.
Would you really?
I would. I love them. And I find myself enjoying onions more with age. Like, the older I get, the more I love them.
Give me all the onions. Really.
And now with Sunions, it's give me all the Sunions. Because look at this, you guys. There's no tears. I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these.
Come on,
to show you that it is sweet. I want your opinion on the raw flavor too.
Okay.
Really sweet. Very mild. It's like, try it. See what you think. It's not pungent. There's no spicy pungency at all.
Not at all. And so this is perfect for a salsa, perfect for a salad, because it's not going to overpower what you're cooking.
Right.
So I'm going to, we have to have another one.
Lauren has a question.
Hi, Lauren.
Can you store leftover onions you've diced?
I do. Candace?
I typically will put them in a container or just wrap them with a little press and seal wrap.
Yes, and one thing that I have done too that works in my kitchen, so if I cut onions a lot of times like this, where if I'm just cutting some slices for a couple hamburgers, I certainly don't need, I have a, 3/4 to a half of an onion left. Mm-hmm. So what I do in that case is I wrap it in paper towel and then put it into the crisper drawer in my refrigerator, and it works really well for me. But you know what? Food safety is a big deal in the produce industry, and we want to make sure that at any opportunity we have at the Produce Moms, we want to make sure that we're educating you all on how to maintain those food safety standards at home. So like we do all of our live broadcasts when we're asked a question about storage, or how long produce is good in the refrigerator, we will absolutely put the FDA and USDA recommendations in the comments of this broadcast, because food safety is of critical importance to us all, especially home cooks like us who are making food for our babies.
That's right.
Yes. So great question though, Lauren. Thank you very much. Any other questions? We're happy to answer them.
Rhonda has a question.
Hey, Rhonda.
Where do you get Sunions?
Great question, Rhonda. Okay, so there is a link on the Sunions website, and we'll make sure and post that in the comments as well about where these are available in retailers. I also believe that Sunions will be joining the broadcast and making comments themselves. So we'll make sure, Rhonda, that you get that answer. But the good thing for all of us to know as shoppers of whatever grocery store you prefer, you are always empowered to make a product request at your grocery store. Have you ever done that?
Yes. Yes, I have.
And the results?
It was easy peasy. I asked for the product I needed. It was there within a week.
Isn't that amazing? So, and even if it can't get there within a week, like there's sometimes I've asked, full disclosure, there was a bottle of wine that I really enjoyed in California, and I was like, I want to buy this in Indiana. So I made the request at my grocery store, and 5 weeks later, there it was. And so truly, any request that you have, exciting produce department items like the Sunions, we want you requesting them at your grocery store. Help us spread the word, because every request you make helps us be able to get it easily at our homes as well. Exactly. So yes, I agree with you.
And you see, no tears.
No tears.
No tears.
Yeah. I mean, I can pull this onion. We're almost to the heart of the onion, that center part, and I can pull it right up to my...
It's still sweet.
Christy would like
No
to
tears.
know, are they available year-round?
They are not available year-round, but not yet. So this product... I have the privilege of knowing a lot of growers in the fresh produce industry, including some of the amazing people behind growing this onion. And this product is over 30 years in development. So they've worked really hard to develop this onion. You know, it's non-GMO. This product is a result of crossbreeding, which means they take onion A and onion B and they create onion C. And then if that didn't get them where they were at, then they took onion C and onion D, and then they tried to make sure that and they just kept doing that until they got the Sunion. So this is the launch of the Sunion. It's finally now available for us all to enjoy after 30 years of hard work in agriculture. And so the answer to the question is they're not available year-round yet, but as more acreage is available, and as we are able to store this onion, you will be able to hopefully see Sunions year-round. Right now, they are grown in Washington State and in Nevada. The season for this year is going to be short. It'll probably just go until April.
Yeah,
so
a couple of months.
So get them now. We're launching the buzz right now. So start making those requests at your grocery stores so you can enjoy them in their inaugural season. All right, we need to go ahead and show
our recipe.
We do. So we are going to make this delicious onion dip. Candace, why don't you show them these beautiful caramelized onions that we did before?
We caramelized some onions this morning, and you guys, again, even with them cooking, the vapors that normally come off an onion, I would typically kind of, get a little welling up in my eyes.
I agree.
Nothing at all. These smell amazing, and they taste amazing. And it takes them about 20 minutes to caramelize.
Yes. So, I'm going to take, this is just some oil. I'm going to get this going in the pan here. And then this, like we said, is four onions that we put in here. And then also, we're going to cook these down a little bit, and then we'll add some garlic, too. Yeah. How's that sound?
Yeah, that works for me. And I've got a season, so I'm going to pass you some salt. Bland food won't prosper.
That's right. I love it.
Some garlic there for you.
So when you're seasoning, Candace, walk us through this for people who don't know as much about seasoning, who haven't been following Food Love Talk, to know as much about seasoning as they need to know.
So the one thing I like to tell people, bland food won't prosper. So if you're just cooking something plain, something drab, add some salt and pepper, add some garlic, add some paprika. All of these things are going to make your food, the flavors come out even more. Do not be afraid of seasoning your food. And as Lori is doing here, she's adding the garlic in as the onions are cooking down because we don't want to burn the garlic. Burnt garlic is a terrible flavor. You do not want to do that. Right. So Lori's going to season it up with a little salt, and we've got some pepper here as well. Those are two mainstays in my kitchen.
Pass me that pepper, Mel. Now is the time to season.
Now is the time to season.
Do you season throughout?
Season throughout. I season throughout. Every step of the way I season. Because you want flavor. Seasoning is flavor.
And let's talk a minute about the importance of fresh ground pepper, too.
Fresh ground pepper. There's nothing like it. There is nothing like it. There is nothing like it.
Yes. So the Sunions, another thing that I love about this product that I've learned from all these growers that I have the privilege of knowing, Sunions, they are a real game changer. They are a labor of absolute love out of America's onion growers. Yes. They are also triple tested to make sure that they meet that Tearless criteria before they're even shipped out. So that's another reason too why, they're an onion specialty product. And this is a game changer for us all. I mean, I really can't believe how there's no effect.
No effect, that that bitter vapor that you get sometimes when you're cooking onion. None of that.
None of it.
I'm sitting here. I'm trying not to eat even more of it because it's so good and so sweet. I can't wait to see how you guys take to this onion as well. So we've got some.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and make the, while these continue to cook down, let's go ahead and start assembling the, here, let me get, you want me to get some of that trash?
Yeah. Here we
Here.
go. A garbage bowl.
There we go.
Always helpful. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead. You want to go ahead and start assembling?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a dip straight from the Sunions website. We'll go ahead and put the recipe in the comment section for you all.
Yes.
And the base is, of course,
The caramelized onions. And that's, again, about 4 Sunions. You guys,
That
they
looks
smell
delicious.
amazing. They
I
smell
could
amazing.
put this on anything.
I could put it on a cracker and eat it.
Yeah.
Right.
This is almost like an onion jam right here.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Can you
Add some
imagine
bacon to
that?
it. You know what I love also to put caramelized, like a caramelized jam, onion jam like this on top of is, have you ever put it on top of burrata cheese?
No.
Try it.
We need to do that.
Yeah, it's so good. We actually we have a recipe we recently published. Sunions would be amazing on top of burrata
And
cheese.
sour cream.
This is Greek yogurt, Candace.
Greek yogurt, you guys.
Yes,
Which is
and-
a lovely sour cream substitute. I use it all the time.
I do too.
That's one way I can sneak a little extra goodness into something.
Yes.
All right.
Just an unflavored Greek yogurt, and the sweetness of the Sunion combats that tanginess of the
that in first.
of the Greek yogurt.
There we go.
So that's 2 cups, right?
Yeah.
2 cups. Looks
All right,
so
you
good.
guys. It's creamy already. All right.
I haven't ate yet, so I'm eyeing the
But
dippers we have here, as well as this delicious dip that's coming together, and how easy, right?
Super
This
easy.
is, so one thing that we definitely always encourage at the Produce Moms, this right here, just simply making your homemade onion dip with Sunions that you sauteed. It does not take long.
No.
That right there is a way to elevate just a standard,
Little dinner
Yes,
party. Standard
yes.
little meeting with the moms.
yes,
Something simple as a little onion dip.
yep, homemade onion dip.
Homemade onion
Yes.
dip. That you did not buy at the produce section.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some Worcestershire here.
Yes, I love that as
Oh,
well.
It's one of my favorite. Again, seasoning all throughout.
Yes.
Gonna mix that up really well. And it's super easy, you guys. Just mix that all in, get it all mixed throughout. I'm gonna get another little dab of pepper in here because you know I'm the seasoner and I'm gonna season everything.
Yes.
A couple of cracks of pepper in there. Alright, so we've got the Sunions, we've got garlic, we've got Worcestershire, we've got Greek yogurt, some salt and pepper. That's a super easy dip, you guys. You
It
can
is.
make this.
So is this ready, you think?
It's ready. I think we're ready.
Okay, cool.
Pour it in here. Scoop it out. Oh, it's pretty too.
And I must say, even as they're cooking down, you know, sometimes when I make fajitas with other onions, that onion steam that comes from the pan will trigger the tears. Not at all. That is,
Look at that.
first of all, it looks great. So we'll put it over here with our dippers. I gotta try it. Gosh, I so want to grab the chip to try it.
I mean,
But I feel like it's blasphemous to what's on my apron.
onion dip says chip.
All right, let's
Onion
do
dip,
it.
let's do it. Okay, let's go in. Let's see here.
Oh my. Now that's a dip. That is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I would
It's
not,
sweet.
yeah, and I would not expect it to even be the Greek yogurt.
Mm-mm.
That's good.
Greek yogurt is one of my secrets in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's tasty. I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm gonna do the produce mom thing and try it with.
Have you ever tried a radish as a dipper?
Oh yeah.
I love radishes.
radishes.
Jinx. Very good. All right. One last thing. If there's any questions, y'all, please ask. Have you ever seen one of these, Candace?
I have.
Have you all ever seen one of these? Soap bar, right? It's actually stainless steel soap bar. So you use this soap bar when you're cutting onions of any type, even Sunions. I mean, we do have a little bit of that onion.
But it's nowhere near as pungent as
No,
onion.
not at all. But you certainly still get it. Also, when you're preparing fresh garlic, seafood, that anything that's super pungent will leave that flavor or that smell on your fingertips. So wet your hands like you would wash them with any other soap. Run this special magic soap bar in your hand, and then you will be totally scent free.
Yeah.
I have this in my kitchen at all times. So we're actually giving one away. If you comment the word sweet in the broadcast below, we'll make sure that you get we'll make sure that you get the link to enter to win one of these. But it's a great product that I love, and not that I don't love the smell of Sunions, but you don't want that on your hands. Yeah.
Not at all. I don't.
But yeah, truly, this is truly a game-changing product. So thank you so much. Remember, everyone, please like, share, comment. Help us welcome Candace of Food Love Talk to the Produce Moms. And we would love to know your thoughts on today's broadcast. We also welcome you if you have a produce department item that you don't know how to use or you want a little bit more information on, just drop it in the comments. We'll get your questions answered in one of our future broadcasts. So thank you for tuning in. Please come back. Please help us make this season 1 a success. Like, share, comment, and please follow the Produce Moms so that when we go live, you get a notification. Thank you very much, Candace.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we hope you make this Sunions Onion Dip because it's delicious.
It really is. Thank you, Sunions. Thank you for sending us these onions. So we're live every Friday.
Every Friday. So we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.